Dünyada gözler Suriye'deki HTŞ yönetimine ve başındaki Ahmed eş-Şara'ya ya da bilinen adıyla Colani'ye çevrilmiş durumda. HTŞ kapsayıcı bir Suriye inşa etme sözü veriyor. Peki Colani ne vaat ediyor? Şimdiye kadar nasıl bir yol izledi? Gelin birlikte bakalım.
Colani has really exhibited incredible pragmatism and competence despite fears that HTS would seek to impose a hardline Islamist rule. So far, they focused on avoiding a power struggle with former opposition factions. They've been preserving state institutions to ensure basic service provision, which means working with former Syrian regime officials.
HTŞ lideri Ebu Muhammed el-Colani kod adlı Ahmed eş-Şara, silahlı grupların dağıtılarak resmi orduya dönüştürüleceğini söylüyor. Farklı etnik gruplara ve mezheplere yönelik daha ılımlı bir politika izleyeceği sinyali veriyor, kadınların eğitimini destekler yönde açıklamalarda bulunuyor.
And they're listening to the demands of the Syrian people to protect minorities, women, and ensure an inclusive and pluralistic approach to governance. Now, their legitimacy rests with the support they're building in Syrian society, so any deviation from this could lead to conflict and their removal. But they've been given the space to demonstrate a commitment to the principles of the Syrian revolution, and as long as they do this, we'll see a positive political transition.
Ancak verilen bu sözler ne anlama geliyor?
They're saying all the right things. We have to see whether they'll do the right things. Well, protecting the rights of all of its citizens is the right thing. Including them in governance is the right thing. Not undertaking revenge against groups of people who supported the Assad regime is the right thing. Holding individuals accountable for what the Assad regime did is the right thing.
Uluslararası toplumda HTŞ'nin El-Kaide geçmişi nedeniyle tereddütler sürüyor. Ancak batılı ülkeler geçici hükümet vaatlerini yerine getirirse Suriye'nin yeniden inşasına destek vermeyi planlıyor.
We already know it's not going to be a Taliban-style governance based on what HTS has done and said. They've told their members not to interfere in women's attire and looks. They've said that they're going to protect all minorities. And I don't have a doubt that they will, because even in Islamic governance, you protect Ahl al-Kitab, or people of the book. So, Christians, Jews, etc. I think the bigger question, to be honest, is politics, not religion. It's the desire for vengeance against the Alawite community, which is, Beşar Esad's sect. But that is, I think, less about religion and more about some of the war crimes, frankly, that many of them perpetrated. And so that's why you see a lot of people coming into Syria, but you do see some people leaving Syria because they are very fearful of any kind of retribution, and probably rightfully so.
HTŞ'nin daha önce İdlib bölgesinde bir yönetim tecrübesi var.
The Syrian economy is in dire straits. I mean, throughout the country, 90% of people live under the poverty line. There's likely to be hundreds of thousands of people that want to return, and it's not clear that they will have homes to return to. The Syrian currency has also collapsed. So HTS is going to have to control a much larger area, a much more heterogeneous area. And so that's going to be really, really challenging, especially if they're still designated as a terrorist organization.
Öte yandan Suriye'nin geleceğine yabancı aktörlerin değil, Suriyelilerin karar vermesi ne kadar mümkün olacak? Herkes bu sorunun cevabını merak ediyor.